My friends, we're living in very dark times. Great delusion and deception is upon the face of the world. They are like the floods, and many people are drowning and dying. Only one who can take us out of this is the Spirit of God. He is the only way, the only truth, and the only life. We must spend time with Him. We must make Jesus number one in our life. There can't be things. We spend 8 hours a day, some of us, going to work, and we are defined by things that have nothing to do with the kingdom of God. Then we come, we switch on all the screens, and there is more time spent away from God. Then we go and we need me time, so we go and do other thing, and then for the last 5 minutes we say something, and we say that we are Christians. We say we believe in Jesus. You see, this is the case in most people, with most people. Now, in my own life, I've had times, and have times where I spend time with Jesus. You see, some cases I've had to lose everything in order for me to spend time with Jesus. What I'm talking about is He defines everything in that case, in those cases. You see, there was a time where I lost everything. I lost my job, I lost all things, everything. I had no desire whatsoever to be around any screen. And what I did is I spent time in prayer, in seeking the Lord, and spending time with the Spirit of God. Sometimes it would be for hours and hours. See, it's very difficult for people to fathom that, but that's what happened. And when you have no choice, then you do it. You see, because you lose everything that you consider is important. Your job, your apartment, your ability to do things, the strength in your own hands, your might, your ideas, and the ideas of the world. It all becomes hopeless. So then you look for the hope that is, the hope that was, and the hope that is to come. You see, and you understand clearly in those moments in your life what pleases Jesus. It's got nothing to do with all these things that people think, and then they justify them. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta pay this and pay that. And ultimately we never make Jesus number one in our life. He's always something hanging around somewhere. And that's not Him. He never hangs around. He is number one. He wants to be number one in our life. See? So when I spent these times in prayer, it was in secret. See, I had lost everything, so I ended up in a place where it was not my choice to be there, but I had to be there. So I had to do things in desperation. You see, I called on Jesus from the bottom of my heart, because all the other hopes that I had became zero. You see? And people never come to this place. You have the choice, even if you do a job and do these things, to go away from your job and to go away from all these things to spend time with Jesus. You see? I'm not talking about going away so that you can go on vacation and do other things. No. I'm talking about spending time with Jesus. You see? To make Him number one. Because then when you spend time with Jesus, with the Spirit of God, you become filled with the Spirit of God. He imbues His substance within you. He gives you word. He quickens your spirit. You see, you begin to receive of the kingdom of God. You begin to receive peace that passes all understanding. You begin to receive the voice of the Spirit, words. He begins to speak to you. He begins to guide you. You begin to eat of the Spirit, drink of the Spirit. You begin to receive the word out of the mouth of God. You see? And when you receive these things, there's nothing in the world that ever comes even close to receiving the things when you receive from the Spirit of God. You see? But people don't want to break free. You see, the flesh is like an untamed horse. You gotta beat that thing. You gotta force it. You gotta submit it. You see? That's what you have to do. You have to submit this thing. You see? It doesn't come, it's not just a matter of I push a button and then I'm gonna feel like, no, it never happens that way. You've gotta tame the flesh. You've gotta force yourself to go there. You see? And be honest with God. You have to train yourself in these things. You see? And then you begin to reap the benefits of such things. These are spiritual things that we have to do. They are not, we don't receive them the way the world receives its things. You see? We receive these things with closed eyes, closed physical eyes, closed physical mouth, closed physical ears, to receive true seeing, true hearing, and true food. You see? But people don't want to do this because everybody else is not doing it. You see? They want to do what everybody else is doing. And so you're going to reap what everybody else is going to reap. You see? It's as easy as that. It's not easy. There's nothing easy. See, what they've done, especially here in America, is tell people lies that all you have to do is buy this and read this and then you become it. Attend that seminar, attend this seminar, or go here, go there, watch the internet, and then all of a sudden you somehow become okay. That's not what it is. Nothing comes easy. You've got to work hard and fight at it. My friends, this is not some push button kind of thing. You've got to discipline yourself. You see? You've got to work hard at it every day. It's not just some quick fix. This is what we're being sold every day. And then we become slaves. You see? This is something we got to work this out every day. We got to fight against our flesh. We got to make choices every day. See, so in order to have strength to make these choices, we need to spend time being filled with the substance of the Spirit of God that gives us His ideas, His thoughts on everything. You see, it's like drinking from the fountain of the thoughts of God. They fill you then. But the moment you stop drinking, they start to die away. You gotta keep drinking of that. You gotta keep receiving from the Spirit of God, my friends. This is what will sustain us, where we hold on to our salvation and don't buy delusions and deceptions like the majority of those who say they believe in Jesus, but their hearts are very far away. You see, the throne of Jesus is our heart. We are to become the temple of the Spirit of God. You see? And that's what we become, this temple, by submitting to Him and spending as much time as we can. There was a woman, a prophetess, I think it's in Luke 2, somewhere around there. It said this woman prayed in the temple day and night, ceaselessly. What about her job, you ask me? What about her career? What about her family? What about this and that? What about all these things? My friends, these are the things that please God. When we lose lose everything for His sake and do the things that the world will call foolishness. What is there to pray for? There's 6 billion people in the world. There's a lot to pray for. My friends, we must spend time with the Spirit of God. Switch off everything. Switch off everything. And tune in to the Spirit of God.